Welcome back to the Dr. Danny Show, your health, your body, your life. Today, we are tasting wines of the world, all the way from Europe to South America to back home in Oregon. We're going to take a little taste all the way from Spain. We've got France, Germany, Austria, Italy, Greece, all the way to Chile and Argentina, and then to New Zealand, back to Oregon. Now we're going to get into each individual wine, and first up is Spain. I was born in Madrid, Spain, so I have a special place in my heart for Spanish wine. And one of the oldest vineyards in Spain is in Rioja in the north of Spain. And I will show you right now. Marques de Riscal, beautiful, rich in tannins, limestone and clay soil gives it an amazing punch, and you will love this. So let's open it and try it now. Not a bad idea to decant this for a little bit of time, because oxygen always helps to bring out the flavors and reduce the acid vibe going on. Ready? All right, I better take it easy because we've got a few wines. So let's put this here, swirl it around a bit. Ooh, it's a bit fruity, to be expected. And that limestone clay soil does give it a bit of that mineral vibe. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's good. Overall, this is a fruit-forward wine, and if you like someone that likes wine that is dry, they would love this. Great for a party. For our next country, France is up. And France is known for its beautiful Bordeaux, but Bordeaux is not a grape. Bordeaux is a region, and the region is divided into three sections. You've got the left bank, central between the oceans, which is really a river, or actually two rivers, and the east bank. Bordeaux is usually a combination and is a combination of different grapes. Here we have Chateau Côte Montpezat. Forgive me if I didn't pronounce it correctly. For those of you who do not like red wine, Bordeaux, made out of Semillon and Sauvignon Blanc, is a wonderful choice with the benefit of experiencing the terroir, which is the soil, the atmosphere, the weather of where the grapes are being nurtured and growing. So for now, let's give this a little taste and see what this is all about. We got to take it easy. We got a few to go. Here we go. Now you want to chill this, okay? Here we go. Oh, that's nice. It gives you a little tang and sparkle on the back of the tongue. It's fruity. It has a little bit of almost licorice, but not quite. Wow, it's really bright and delicious. And if you have this with some cheese or with some brie, oof, you're going to want to drink the whole bottle. When you see a barrel score, that means it's doing great stuff, and you want a barrel score of anywhere upper 80s all the way to 95 and more. This one rates up to 90. I would drink this on a hot day, or on a day that I'm making a delicious fish dinner, or on any day really, if you want a light wine. It's really good. Our next Bordeaux in France is the Red Bordeaux, and it is a family-owned business. Chateau Bel-Air. I feel like
You're drunk already.
I am a lightweight. 2 sips, gone. We got a few to go. This is frightening. Chateau Bel-Air, and I will not remember because I've had 2 sips of wine, which is very sad. Now this is going to be interesting. Do you have flashcards? That would be good. Since I'm a lightweight, I will read you what I have here. And this is a family-owned vineyard, and it is in the region of Lussac, Emilion. And it is a combination of 70% Merlot, 50% Cabernet Franc, and Cabernet Sauvignon. Let's give this a try. This is now in that beautiful region of Bordeaux. Big glass for red wine. Just a little one. Okay, ready? Let's see what we have here. Ooh, it's always good. Okay. Oh, very fruity. It smells like a little bit of plum. Let's see if it tastes the same. Oh, wow. You could really taste where this might be growing. It is in a rich soil of mineral. It has plum tones, and it has that beautiful sea soil type of air. You know, it's so hard to describe when you have all of these bursts of taste in your mouth. Okay, one more sip and then maybe I can be more specific. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is great for a dinner party, really good for a steak dinner, maybe some kind of rich meal or a charcuterie. So the richness of the flavor comes from that blue clay and silica and vines that are 35 years old. They're aged in oak barrels and they have a level 3 EV classification for sustainability. Our next country is Germany, known for Riesling, though Dr. Lussac, who was formerly an archaeologist and had to take over the family business, said that the Riesling reputation wasn't so good until he came around, and he certainly changed that. Located in Mosel, in the Mosel area of Germany, he has revamped Riesling and made it something that all of Europe and the United States is talking about. And this Riesling is made by Dr. Lussac's vineyard. Let's give it a try. And I love a Riesling on a hot day. You have sweet Rieslings, you have dry Rieslings. Let's see what this is all about. Wow, big punch. Woo! It's a little sweet, but I wouldn't consider this a sweet Riesling. It's quite dry for a Riesling. Definitely serve it cold. So I'm going to put all the information and links in the description so you could see what these people are all about. So it's called Dr. Lussac. He's not an MD, but he's an archaeologist. And can you imagine archaeology to winemaker? Pretty good change. Next up is Austria. I am half Austrian, so special affinity for this one. This vineyard is organic. That is why they have these goofy little bugs on it. So on the link, you'll see that it's got these weird little bugs, and that is how you are able not to use a bunch of pesticides. So they are part of the Austrian wine quarter, which is called Weinviertel. Let's see what this is all about. It's family owned, and everyone's got a task, from wine tasting to agriculture. And here we go. Oh, that's nice. It's sparkly too, even though it's not actually a sparkly wine. It has a bit of a tss when you put it in. Woo. Here, let's do it again. Oh my, this is great. With light cheeses on a hot day, make sure you chill this. By the way, the name is coming up in case I didn't say it before, because it is Grüber Roschitz Ried Hundspoint. That's why I had to look at it. So, Grüber Roschitz Grüner Hundspoint. I want you to practice that while you have a whole bottle afterward. Try it again. Ready, go. Grüber Roschitz Grüner Hundspoint. Give that a try. Our next country is Italy, close to my heart. This winemaker decided to name the wine and give you a glass cork. Why? Because it's called Inventro, which means surrounded by glass. It is in Tuscany. In Tuscany, of course, you make movies of love and romance over there. So let's see if this wine is as good as it is said to be. Here you go. Okay. I'm giving myself a little bit less because after a few sips, I'm starting to get a little tipsy. And it doesn't take much. And we've got a few wines to go. All right. Wow. It's a combination of Sangiovese, Merlot, delicious rich flavor, plummy, and dry. So if people don't like heavy cab-like wines, this would be an excellent choice. Still in Italy for white wine. Pinot Grigio is one of the most purchased wines, and this one is from Fini vineyards in the region of Valda Dige or Valda Dige 2019 vintage. Let's give this a try. And usually you must chill this, of course. Let's see what we get out of this one. Wow, it's very, very dry. I don't normally like Pinot Grigio, but this is quite dry. It's not sweet. I get hints of pear, hints of apple. It's really nice and dry, and out of all of the other Pinot Grigios I've tried, this is at the top. Our next country is Greece, home of mythology and amazing history. And 3,500 BC, we already have, I had to look because I wasn't sure, the historical documentation of winemaking. One of the worst volcanic eruptions in history, in recorded history, was in Greece. And Santorini is loaded with this amazing ash. And it gives wine this very, very interesting, unique flavor palette. So let's try Assertico. An Assertico from Santorini, Greek island. Let's give this a taste, but I really need to take it easy. So let's do a small taste. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised because sometimes Greek wines can have a very earthy taste or a type of resin taste, like with Retsina. But this is really nice. It almost tastes like Pinot Grigio, surprisingly. It's very dry, it's very light. You don't often see Greek wine, but if you pay attention to it, it's really available at many stores and online. And it's something great to expand your palate. And you will be surprised how good it is. Now we're moving away from Europe all the way to South America. And Chile, which is gorgeous, all the way down the western coast of South America, is known for its amazing wines. This Chilean winery was founded in 1850. And if you like a little romance, Carmen is the name of the wife of the founder of this vineyard. And it's a Gran Reserva Carmen. Of course, it is a Cabernet Sauvignon, which is a richer flavor of wine. This vineyard created the first organic wines. I'm slurring my words now. This is good. This vineyard created one of the first organic wines. Let's give this a taste. It has 92 points. And here we go. It's going to be richer. Swirl it around. Definitely decant this for about an hour. Before I even drank it, I already inhaled a bunch of plum scents and blackberry, all kinds of berries, and cherry. Wow, that's some serious rich soil they've got going there. Wow. It does have a little bit of silt, a little bit of taste on the tongue. None of the other wines that I tasted had any kind of residual, and this is nice and heavy. So for those of you who like Cab, this is amazing. Actually, I don't even like Cab, and this is great. I've never tried this before, so this is my first taste test. Actually, I'm gonna have a second sip. Wow, impressive. I would definitely try this. Now we are in Argentina, at the foothills of the Andes Mountains, in a wonderful valley surrounded by ice-capped mountains. If you see the photo that we're gonna put in, you will see how amazing this looks. You always imagine vines growing in sunny and ocean areas, but you don't think of ice caps around it. This is an amazing valley, rich soils. Malbec is one of the most popular wines in Argentina, so let's give it a little taste. Ooh, that is smooth. Slightly sweet, very smooth, no tannin residue. Wow, amazing. Okay, I lost my way. It's so smooth. It's really smooth. Usually Malbec has a lot of peppery aftertaste or aftertone, but this one is quite light. It doesn't have that thing that happens with some of the Malbecs, and it's a lot lighter than some of the other Malbecs. This is great. Now we are leaving South America and going all the way to New Zealand. And New Zealand is known for Marlborough, the Marlborough region, which makes a bunch of Sauvignon Blanc. Excellent wine, exported all over the world. And Rapura uses wonderful spring water. The family is a combination of families all the way back from Ireland, coming to New Zealand, settling and going from mussel farming all the way to making wine. And let me tell you, this is a surprisingly delicious crisp wine. So let's give it another taste. Let's see what's going on here. Again, don't forget to chill your white wines. Now all the other ones were kind of dry. This is a little sweeter, but the interesting part of it, it has a citrusy lemongrass kind of vibe. It's amazing. The lemongrass is very, very refreshing. Highly recommend this. Apparently I highly recommend all of them because I picked them. So enjoy them. Don't forget about New Zealand. Sauvignon Blanc, excellent. Now we're leaving South America, coming back home to Oregon. Willamette Valley is one of the most famous valleys in the United States for wine, especially Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir is a lighter version of red wine. And this particular Frenchman decided to settle in the Willamette Valley because the latitude is similar to the region in which he grew up, which is Bordeaux. It's at 46 degrees. You know that latitude. If you were in school, remember it's the ones across, not the ones up and down. And it's so similar to Bordeaux, he began to grow all his vines over there. So let's give this a nice try. Pinot Noir is an excellent choice when you like red wine, but you don't like anything very heavy. It's got light, oops, see, it doesn't have too many heavy legs because it's not heavy and sugary. Wow, it's very, very light. A little bit of raspberry. That's what I get, a little bit of raspberry that doesn't sit on your tongue heavily like Cabernet. And you just want to keep drinking a little bit more. So now I'm on my final bottle of the 12 and I'm in an extreme lightweight. I think I have 1 liver enzyme left in order for me to filter this stuff. If I have 1 glass of wine, I already feel tipsy. So by trying all of these wines, this has been quite an interesting road. I have to say though, this Pinot Noir is amazing. And I do gravitate to European wines, but I'm very, very impressed with the Willamette Valley wine. And Domaine Lussac is definitely something I will get in the future. So one of the amazing things about the Oregon Willamette Valley is that it is exposed to the ocean, plus it has volcanic soil. So you have all the minerals and all the essence of the sea air, the silt, plus the volcanic soil to give it this amazing rich soil and amazing flavor. We have traveled across the globe tasting wines that don't break the bank. My favorite, well, I can't really say my favorite, but one of my top picks is the white Bordeaux for white wine, which I don't usually gravitate towards white wine. And then of course my Italian Inventro, wherever that is. It's quite amazing. I can't find it. There it is, with a beautiful glass cork. However, I will drink any of these any day when the time is right, of course. Stay tuned for Bubbles of the World and then Wines of the USA. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Did I say it's exactly good?
Yep.
Oh no.